Hey guys, back again. So vlogs are looking like they're going to be a once every 2 days thing now. Naedaily is not so daily anymore, but she hasn't been for a long time, so go figure. Thank you to Monica at Kids Lids, who Kids Lids, finally said it right. She sent me a comment on something I should talk about. And if you want to see what that is, you can check back at the comments on my last video, I think it was. But I'm going to talk about that in another video, because after I posted that video on YouTube, I actually found a few things I wanted to discuss. So it'll come, the video's coming, and I appreciate your comment, Monica, thank you so much. But let's have a couple more things to talk about, and then we'll get straight onto it. So I'm going to stop talking about my day as such, as often anyway, because I'm at this point now after, 100 days now. I'm in a routine, I do what I do, and nothing changes, except for my weight, obviously, but nothing changes in my routine. So I'm going to leave that be, and I'm going to try and pick up on topics and talk about topics and things like that. Now, today I've decided I want to talk about rewarding ourselves and indulging in food, because indulging in food is what got us on YouTube losing weight in the first place, right? We all have a passion for food of some sort, or we don't like exercising, which is sort of in my case. But yeah, we all like food. And I know when we first when I started this diet, I actually made it a thing that I would reward myself with a bar of chocolate, like a single bar, every month if I went for the whole month and did well, like I ate well and lost weight and all that stuff. And I did that for 2 months and I gave up. Now, the third month, going into the fourth month, I've actually started eating foods I shouldn't be eating, but on a small scale as like a tiny miniature snack. Because like I've told you, here in Japan, there are many omiyage gifts that are handed out. And especially now that I've got my full-time, well, I had my full-time position for 3 weeks at my junior high school. Oh, my kotatsu is too hot. Sorry, I've got to turn it down. My teachers were giving me chocolate and candy and biscuits all the time. And so I limited myself to one a day. And I'm talking like this big. It's not even like, sure, there's probably a lot of calories, a lot of sugar in that still, but it's only one. And I know to stop there at that. And my diet's fine for the rest of the day. And I think that's a good way to be. Like, of course, now that I'm going to different schools, I'm not going to have that all the time. I knew it was just a rare occurrence that was going to happen for 3 weeks, and I was still losing weight, so I was happy about that. I think the whole idea, the reason why we go on these strict diets in the first place, or lifestyle changes, but the reason why we change our diets in the first place so strictly is to force ourselves to stop eating the foods that we crave and we love, like the sweet, sugary, fatty things. And as far as my diet's concerned, I think I have accomplished that. I have weaned myself off them completely. I don't crave them anymore. I don't want to go to the supermarket and buy them. I walk straight down one of the aisles and I just don't even look at anything. I don't buy it. It doesn't interest me. But I think if you feel like something, then you should be able to have it. Not necessarily a large portion of it, not necessarily all the time, but if you're craving something once in a blue moon, then have it. I am a creature of comfort, and if something is going to make me comfortable, including a small little piece of chocolate, I'm going to eat it. Now, my first example today is Jackie over on, oh crap, I've forgotten your channel again, girl. I'm so sorry. Go minute. what is it? Anyway, I'll have a look here while I'm... Anyway, she's just come off her juice fast. You've heard me talk about her before. She's an amazing girl and I love her to pieces. But she's just come off her juice fast, and she hasn't come off it completely. She's weaning herself off it, like gradually coming off it, because when you drink nothing but juices, of course, your digestive system changes and it can't handle hard, solid foods when you go back to eating it. So she just had like a piece of fruit, and she saw a piece of chocolate on her desk and she wanted it and she had it. And when she said that, I was like, good on you. Well done. You realized what you wanted and you had it, but you stopped. You didn't go looking for more chocolate. You stopped. You knew when to stop. You knew it was wrong because you commented on it in your video. And that's the brain process we try to achieve when we are dieting. To realize the fact that we know it's wrong and that we know when to stop, and we don't go back to it. We don't want any more. We know what the right thing is to eat. And like, back to my own examples, like, I couldn't go a day without eating salad anymore. Like, are you kidding me? I used to go days before when I would have shit and not even think about having a salad. Now I've got to have 2 salads a day, otherwise I'm not complete. It's ridiculous. My second example is Chris over on Biggie Styles is his YouTube name. And he just celebrated his wedding to his lovely wife now, Darcy, and they went to Vegas for their wedding, and I think that's fantastic. I saw the photos and I was crying. It was beautiful, and I just hope one day I can have a wedding and find someone I really love that much. But he put his first video up this week, back from Vegas, and he said he'd put on 7 pounds. And he wasn't worried. And I was like, good on you for not worrying about it. Because, I mean, if you can't enjoy the happiest day of your life, the happiest week of your life, if it's a wedding week like I think they had, if you can't enjoy a piece of cake for your wedding, or if you can't enjoy, like, meals, and then come home and, like, be like, okay, well, that was fine. Now I've got to get back to the serious stuff. Like, he did. He did it perfectly. He enjoyed and indulged in the things that he wanted to, but he knew as soon as when he was coming home, that was really bad English again, I am so sorry, but when he was coming home, he realized that it was going to stop, and he had to get back on the bandwagon, and he had to work hard. Now, I have come on here and I have done Naedaily confessionals and all that, and I don't do them anymore because I'm not confessing to you that I have eaten something inappropriate, because I don't think it's inappropriate, because now, when I first started dieting, it was inappropriate because I was weaning myself off those foods completely. But now I can enjoy them and not want any more. It doesn't interest me at all. So, I think if anyone's watching this and is thinking about going on a diet or is just starting their weight loss, like, I mean, it's taken me 3 months and already I can distance myself from food and understand what's right and wrong and indulge in a small treat once in a while. It's not a problem, and I can still lose weight. You just have to grasp that control, and I think the only way to really grasp that control is to have control of your diet completely. Wean yourself off the food completely. Go cold turkey. Get away from the chocolate and the chips and the fast food and the soft drink and all that crap. For 2 months. It's what I did. 2 months. Not even that. I did it for 1 month. And then if I had a bad day, I just went on to the next day and picked up my good eating habits again. And I mean, after that, you know when to stop. You know what's wrong. You know what's right. I mean, you probably know it now. Of course, if you're not on a diet now, you know you're eating the wrong things. But having the willpower to stop is the only thing you can gain from distancing yourself from that food and I lost the English again. Distancing yourself from that food and just not thinking about it. And you will find when you're eating healthy, your mind is so much clearer. Like, when you first start, you think, oh, it's such a hassle. I have to buy all this expensive fruit and vegetables, and I have to think of new ways to cook food, and I have to change my lifestyle and all this. But once you're there, once you have achieved it, you feel so much better. And you feel so much clearer in your head. You are that much more happier. You are free. You truly are free. And I don't think people realize that until they are at this stage. I mean, I am in no way a big loser. I have lost 7 kilos and that's it. But you just have to do it. You just have to push yourself and distance yourself for that small amount of time, and you can have that balance in your lifestyle. You can do it. And I mean, it just makes you feel so much better. And I'm not worried about either of my friends that have indulged either in a large way or a small way. I know both of them are on top of this. And neither of them are worried. So I don't need to give them a big spiel about how great they're going to go, because they are great. They know it. And they both know I love them to pieces. Good pause. But I know they're going to work harder, and they're probably going to flog my ass. They're probably going to, like, Jackie looks amazing, guys. Like, she wasn't big when she first started, but now she's amazing. And I mean, Chris, he just flogs it, dude. They're amazing. I envy them so much. But anyway, this was just another random talk. And tomorrow I'll come back with, actually I'm going to do a food video tomorrow, actually. If I can get out of the slumber that I'll be in after working 6 days straight. Anyway, guys, have a good night. I love you all very much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.